declarative and interrogative sentences. Declarative sentences are sentences that make declarations about reality. They typically end with a period. Interrogative sentences are questions. They end with a question mark. And you've seen these before, I'm sure. For example, we could say, if we're talking about declarative sentences, the man lives in a house. Notice the period at the end of the sentence. 2 + 2 = 4, period. That's a statement about reality. I'm saying that 2 + 2 does equal 4. I'm saying the man lives in a house. These are declarations. Things we say that we believe to be true. My name is Stuart, someone might say. It should be here. The sun rises every morning. The sun rises every morning. The moon rotates around the earth. Flowers are so beautiful. Interrogative sentences are different. These are questions. So we might ask interrogative questions that will have declarative answers. Where does the man live? What is 2 + 2? What is your name? See all the question marks here? They're questions. Interrogative comes from the word interrogation. That's when you're questioning someone. When does the sun rise? What does the moon do? Do you like flowers? These are kinds of sentences. Can you think of any direct questions you might ask that would have a question mark at the end? There are lots. Let's try some here. You can ask a direct question. What are your plans for the holidays? How might you answer that with a direct declarative sentence about something? What are your plans for the holidays? My plans are to go to Hawaii. Period. Right? One is a question mark, one is a period. Different kinds of sentences. Where are you going? I'm going to the shop. When is your father leaving for Turkey? My father is leaving for Turkey in 2 days. Interrogative sentence, declarative sentence. Periods, question marks. Sometimes we ask a direct question like that, but sometimes we request clarification. When you say advancements in technology, what do you exactly mean? Are you sure you want to go ahead with this? So is it mandatory that we should wear a white shirt for the event? Often we ask questions because we kind of know, but we don't really know. We need to check with someone. Sometimes my wife will say to me, Drew, can you go to the store and get some of our usual milk? Well, I'm pretty forgetful, so I forget what kind of milk that is. 1%, 2% milk, skim milk. Oh, I don't remember. So I'll ask for clarification. do you want 1% milk? And she'll tell me yes or no, or I don't even remember which one it is. You can tell. But yeah, we ask for clarification, making things clearer all the time. Often we ask for confirming something, too. Maybe we don't need clarification, but, plans change. We need to confirm that something is the case. Aren't you the one who has been elected as president of the literary club? Aren't you that person? Are you that person? Could you please repeat it? Is this the syllabus for the internal assessment? So you're in all kinds of situations trying to confirm something. And the other person does the confirming, but you need a question first. You need to interrogate them a little bit with an interrogative sentence, a question. Gathering information. What are the things that we will have to carry with us? You don't know what those things are. It could be anything. You're trying to get some information from someone. That's a way of interrogating to a question, a way of questioning. What are the documents that we should submit? Can you tell me how to make these cookies? Maybe they can, maybe they can't. We don't know. Right? We don't know. So we're trying to gather the information. Well, look here at these 4 kinds. And do you think you could try making a sentence of your own? Asking a direct question? Direct question. Are you a boy or a girl? Do you like chocolate or vanilla? Try asking a question for clarification. What do you mean you want hot coffee? How hot, right? We need to clarify, because hot means something different to someone else, perhaps. Or you'd like to wear a soft shirt. What do you mean by soft? Do you mean silk or fancy cotton or something? You can get clarification. If you're not sure, you can get a confirmation. If you're not sure at all, you can gather information too. Let's practice some more. Cyril is on the way. Is that a question or a statement? It's a statement, isn't it? Raoul is the class leader. Not a question, not an interrogative sentence. They have periods. Varun bought a new phone. He is a fan of the Marvel movies. Tokyo is the capital of Japan. Farron was accused of cheating. Valerie is a doctor. All the new recruits have been asked to attend a training session. They will be here in an hour. Janita speaks French. Do you see any questions in here? Any interrogative sentences? No. What kind of sentences are these then? Kinds of sentences. Think about that. Declarative. They make declarations. Why not practice some together here? The robber stole the money. Number 1. Do you think that's a declarative sentence or interrogative sentence? Declarative or interrogative? The clue is to look at the end often. It's a question or statement. Declarative. It's a declaration. A robber stole the money. You're trying to say something about reality, something that's true. A statement about what's true. My sister got a tattoo last week. If that was an interrogative sentence, it would be, did my sister get a tattoo last week? That's interrogative. I was bitten by the dog. I'm going to pause here and let you try some. Remember, these worksheets all have something on the back. They all have a answer key on them. You can check. I was bitten by a dog. That is declarative, isn't it? Do you need some help? Declarative or interrogative? And remember to pronounce it interrogative, not interrogative. Sometimes I've heard people say interrogative sentence or interrogative, interrogative sentence, like interrogation. Sometimes it helps to remember these two with getting kind of visuals, like an interrogation. Sometimes in police movies or police work that people do, they do an interrogation. They're in a little room and the police are saying, "So did you commit the crime? Where were you on this night?" Asking all kinds of questions. Interrogation. So you can associate that with questioning. Declarative comes from declare. Well, when have we declared things before? That's just declaring things that are true. I declare that my name is Drew, I declare that I am the winner. We declare statements. It's a good way of remembering it sometimes. But also remember, the important thing isn't that you can tell which one is declarative or interrogative. If you want to ask a question, can you? If you want to make a statement, can you? Number 6. Did the author sign the book? What do you think that is? A declarative sentence or an interrogative sentence? I asked her to mow my lawn. Declarative or interrogative? By now you should be getting the hang of it. Try coming up with your own sentences. It makes a big difference. Try writing 10 declarative sentences and 10 interrogative sentences or questions. You'll master it fast. Here's a challenge for you. Try writing a paragraph, a little short story about anything, a letter. Pretend writing a letter to someone and have a combination of declarative sentences and interrogative sentences. If you do that, go back and forth, you'll start to master them. You'll know what you're doing. What is your name, sir? What do you think about this one? A or B? Well, B. 9. Who will come to see the movie with us? Who will come see the movie with us? A or B? The opponent got punched by the boxer. A or B? What do you think? Here's a tip for you. 2. If you're trying to master these things, open a book with a light pencil, any book. Find the declarative sentences. Circle them. Find the interrogative sentences or questions. Maybe put a square around them. Great way of practicing. But the best way is by writing them yourself and by speaking them yourself. So, if you can, practice that way. Let's review quickly. Declarative sentences and interrogative sentences. Declarative sentences are sentences that make declarations about reality. This is like this. The sun is yellow. I am tall. My cat is orange. I am hungry. All kinds of things. You're making statements. And they typically end with a period. Interrogative sentences are basically questions. Like they end with a question mark, aren't they? Because you're interrogating someone in a way. And interrogating is a strong word. Because it makes us think of an interrogation. It's really not. It's just a question. What are some questions you might ask someone if you wanted to get to know them? What's your favorite color? What do you do for fun? Have you seen any good movies lately? What kind of answers would you give if someone asked you things? My favorite movie is The Lion King. Or my hobbies are riding my bike and watching TV. Those are declarations about yourself. You're saying those things are true. What declarations would you make about yourself? What questions would you ask a stranger or someone you wanted to get to know better in English? It's useful to know different kinds of sentences. And we'll cover these as well as others. As you'll see, it's not just about what you're doing sometimes, but about emotions too. Our emotions play a big role in the kind of sentence it is.